Hello.
Hello, sir.
Is this audible, Rajesh?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. So yesterday class I have showed right how to weave the product weave. Today class I'm implementing cart page. I'm sharing my
Okay.
screen. Is this visible, Rajesh?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. See, yesterday class my image. The image file is not yet rendered. So I have
Hmm.
done a few changes in front end and back end to make my
Hmm.
image visible to the UI.
Okay.
See, this is my. I have entirely cleared all the products and inserted all the fresh products. See, I have inserted the different types of categories: men's, music, sports, women, some kind of kits, book, electronics, furniture. So I have inserted more than 10, 15 products. Uh,
Okay.
so all the products is you can able to see here. So you can able to search according to your wish. Now, first I will start with with the image because image I want to show you like how I have done. Um, First I will start with the API. So before this I will show my the folder structure. So what
Hmm.
I have done like for the API integration, for the image upload.
Okay.
Um, See, this is my product upload. I have added all the parameters, name, price, category, brand, image, and everything. But in my API, I have given one of the folder name. 1 second. Uh, Matla, I don't know how you pronounce actually this. This is the like npm package. Before you want to upload an image from the backend, you need to install this package from the backend. So
Okay.
just like here, go here in your like command prompt, and after that install the npmi matla like mutl.
MULTER.
Yeah, the same thing you install, you will get all the necessary packages for the image
Okay.
upload or Node.js package. So after this, what you have to do is,
Hmm.
so you have to come to the API part. So you will write one storage function actually, Rajesh. So what is that storage function is, uh,
Hmm.
because you have the image file, right? The image file is of type string, and you need to set the directory path to which that image should push to your one of the folder, right? So right now I'm given one more folder that is called images. See, I'm giving here images. So you can create your own folder name. This name image is there, right? This automatically create. Suppose if you give some other name like image folder, that will create automatically from here.
Okay.
So when you are uploading an image, so how I have done it here. So I'm creating one of the function like ensure directory exist. So if directory is not exist, like I have added one more fs dot exist sync directory. This is the file system. So we have to install this one as well. Like you have to go to here and install npm I like fs. This thing you need to install from the. I mean, so path is also required. Fs is also required.
Okay.
Okay. So if the disk file, if the file is exist, the directory is true, then no need to create a separate folder name. So if you have already the file is existing. The file is not at all exist, then the directory will be created automatically from this function like ensure if the file is existed. If not, it will create automatically from this storage function method. And after that, what exactly is happening here is that like whatever the image you try to push to this folder will save to that folder. This folder, all the images will be saved. So why I'm created this image folder is this image. So we need to push some kind of images to the backend, right? And need to fetch the same image to the front end as well, right? So that's why I created one individual image folder from both front end and back end. And so because if you create a separate thing means it will cause a memory issues, right? So that's why. So in the backend, like what like the image is what response we are getting is we'll get some like random number. Sorry, the random number with the PNG. Suppose if you are pushing some image to the backend, you will get some random number. Got it right? See, I'm pushing ln.png, then it automatically converted that into one of the binary format. I mean, one of the, some random number, then after that PNG. This, the previous name is there, right? The image name. That will be replaced here. You can see, right? From the date, it will be created with a CB function, like CB method, file name. This is my request and this is my file. This is file is coming from the internal file directory system. So this file will replace with one of the random number uh, with the current date it will saved. You can able to see. I will show one of the image which is saved in the folder structure. You can see one second.
Hmm.
I've inserted many image.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can see the date which I have created. So that is today. Today, around 2 o'clock, I have inserted some of images. So that date is showing here. So this is my like Mertler package from the storage file to be uploaded to the backend. Then after I will like I'm adding this function upload dot single then image. So verify token is for like the middleware who is admin, which means right, the last class I have showing like whether the admin, so then nobody can able to like push the products to the backend. Only the authorized the admin can only try to push the products. So that's why this middleware is added. So this is my name, price, category, brand, count name, and descriptions. So I'm taking uh, so from the request body I'm taking these are all the fields, but I'm taking images from the file system because images can't be added from raw file, right? So it's very difficult to get the file. So you can install your like like Postman. Then after that, here text is there, right? Click here
Yeah.
and you will get a file. So add the file for image. No, because file image is of type file. From the request body, you have to take that file. That file need to be taken from the Postman. That then that file will be stored into an image. So then after the product, you create a fresh new product. The class to which the object. In that object, you will pass all the the mandatory field, the name, price, category, brand. So here you are missing image. So now you are adding the image because that is a mandatory field to push to the backend.
Oh,
Yeah, this is how the image is backend image is working. And now I will push some of uh, these are all the images. Now I will show from my front end, like how I am fetching from my uh, front end. See, this is my the front end, like the front end. This is my back end. The URL. Then after image is there. Then product dot image. Right, I will show here. Suppose if you click here and inspect from the console, you will get all the files, right?
yeah.
All the backend data. So you need to get the image. So this is the image. This image is coming from one of your folder. Like that is the backend. Here is the image folder is there. The first one is itself is the one thing. So 17109, the same thing. See the same. Sorry, the first one. I guess yeah. This one image headset is stored. So we are fetching right. The same thing is retrieving from by the map function. The current products from the product ID. So from the backend, wherever we pushed from the same folder, we are retrieving. So there is no like memory wastage here. So uploading into the same folder and retrieving from the same folder of the project file. That's it about about like a project upload and fetching from the backend. Now I'm like yesterday class I've done this much, right?
Yeah.
I have started this and this much. So no need to bother about this thing. So I have done some other thing. I have added this cart thing. You see, right? Cart. So suppose
Yeah.
what is the purpose of cart in the Flipkart page? Why I'm showing. See, you need to buy. Suppose you need to buy some kind of Apple phone from the um, Flipkart, right? So in that case, like you haven't logged in right now, right?
Mm. Yeah.
You haven't logged in, but you have added that all the products into your cart. See, you have added Apple iPhone, you have added your one of the jewelry, and you have added the Redmi phone. So this much of product you have added into. I mean, you push that all the products into cart, right? And you
Yes.
can, suppose you are increasing. See, increasing means the price is get increased. You increased this thing. So this is not affecting this increment operator, right? Suppose I'm decrementing. See, this is decrementing and as well as the calculation automatically updated, right? So there is
Yes.
no, yeah, this is how the cart is working. So this one I'm implementing for my project. So what I'm doing here is the cart here is cart thing is here. So I'm from the product what I'm showing. Mm, So I have added one of the button. What is that button is add to cart. This cart is there, right? Handle to cart. This handle to cart is one of the event. That event will capture the products. Wait, I'm showing. Add to cart. See. So if I try to click, that function will trigger here. That will come here. Then after event dot prevent default will come. Then after that all the data like we have data certain kind of data, right? Around 12 data is there that I'm showing from my application. See, right now the cart is empty. You can able to see, right? The cart is 0, which means the array which is available right now it's empty, which means there is no value in the cart. Now I'm trying to push one of the product. See, it's get reloaded. Now your cart is 1. Got it, right?
Yeah.
Now your local storage cart item will be 1. I mean, before it is an empty array. After I'm pushing one of the one of the product item, it get inserted to that empty array. See now, one of the item is get inserted, right? Now I will insert one more item. See, now the cart is 2, which means two like object items get inserted into an empty array. See, this is of type electronics. Price is 30,000. The first one is 49. This is of type electronics. Some headphone, right? Got it, right?
Yeah.
So here, my header, like this is how like the card thing is working. I will show from my code like what I have done here. So I've initiated like I have written one of the code like local storage dot get item like and I've written with cart. I mean the local storage element with a cart name. See, this is cart name, right? This is a cart name that
Yeah.
element. So this it's similar to the token. You see, right? The token, how the local storage token is like saved. The similar way the cart is get saved. So after that, this cart item find by index ID. if both like saved, like we will get the index. So why I've written this thing is we need to get the quantity. I mean quantity we want the quantity, right? Because the same thing I need to update it in the header as well. Wait, I'm showing. You will get confused here. 1 second. See what exactly the happening here is we have two navbar items. One is for cart and second one is for login. See, right? One is for cart and second one is for login. We need to display a cart item, like the total. I mean, what is the length of the cart? Like, what is exact? Like the local storage empty array, which means cart is an empty array. Like it has some length, right? Suppose it is 0 means it has length 1. It is 1 means it length of 2. You can able to see, right? 1 second. Showing. See, now it is of length 2, which means the 2 item is get inserted, right? Yeah, the similar way. So my use effect will automatically update it, which means whenever like the DOM is get rendered, this updated cart item will like function will be called. Then after you will get the like local storage item. See, this local storage item is there, right? Get so, it will find out like from the header, like whether you have any from the browser, do you have any field with the name cart is existed or not? If it is existed, then we'll define that length. That length will be saved with one of the used hook of cart item, set cart item count. Like initially, suppose some unknown person is trying to log in with the domain. In that time, the cart item initially it is 0. So whenever you click with the button, the item will increased.
Oh,
One and see now it's 0, 0 and 1 is there. I will insert one more item. Suppose this is one of the t-shirt. This is of category men. I'm adding. See, now the cart item is 3. So it will call the use state hook. Like what is the total length of the hook? Like cart item. It is now it is 3. I mean, it's an empty array before it is. So we have inserted third item, right? Got it right?
yeah.
Yeah. This is how like the cart item gets saved. So after that, what we have tried to do is, okay, it is home. Huh? Yeah. Here, why I'm writing window location reload, which means whenever I'm trying to push some of the element into the card, so this will not get updated, right? Because like header has there is no like I haven't written redux actually here, so I have written simply with use effect hooks. So that's why I'm trying to add with one of the window relocation hook, reload. I mean method to reload the page. You can able to see, right? I will add one more. See, the window will immediately reload, and my cart number is increased. I have added one more item. Like this, it is working. So after this, what I have done is from the cart, I have created one more page for the cart. I've created one more page like cart. Suppose this is cart, right? I need to click like what is the element in the cart. Is this audible, right, Rajesh?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
See, now I'm clicking like in the Flipkart, it's coming like this, right? The similar way we have I have implemented here. So if I click here, you will get like shopping cart items. So what all like what and all I have tried to push to the session. I mean, I have, I think I have pushed more than 3 items. Application, you can go to application in the local storage and click on items. You have pushed 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 items you have pushed. First one is for the
Yeah.
headphone. Second one is for the, I mean, LG TV, and third one is T-shirt, and last one is earphone. So how we are fetching this the shipping cart items here is, here there is no in like cart item component, we haven't touched anything for the backend Node.js API. So straight away we are fetching all the the local storage item to our component. So right now I'm going to uh, one second, cart item component. I will show like how I'm fetching. So here initially my cart item is empty. And my total sum is also 0, which means this thing. Initially, there is no like the sum is 0, everything is 0. Suppose if you want to delete one of the item from the cart, see, it's get deleted and my cart item is get reduced to 3. If I want to delete one more item, see, now the cart is get reduced, right? Suppose if you want to increase, now I will. Okay, your price is around 37,000. Now I will increase with one of the quantity. We'll check. See if it click, the price is get increased. Got it right? To
Yeah.
decrease, see around 30,000 is adding here into, I think it's not get calculated automatically to here, because there is a lot of calculation is going from the functions. So now 37,000 plus 30,000, it's almost 51,000, and I've added the 5% discount for each individual project, like a product. So it comes around 48,000. So I will delete this thing. See, it's showing 33,049. Got it right?
Yeah.
Wait, I will add one of the like simple product. I will add this thing because this has around 499. So those are all the big products. I will remove this thing. See now 499 and the product. Got it right? 499 plus 499, which means 998. If you decrease by one, it's 499. If we can't able to decrease furthermore because it's already one. So the quantity should not be any kind of negative values. That's it. So this is how like even uh, Flipkart is also like the same way it's working. We increase, yeah. So we are concentrated more on functionalities. So we can do it some because Flipkart has many functionality. We are concentrated on only the lesser functionality, which is very necessary to our project. Okay, total and place order. So now I will show from my code like how I have done. So initially we are fetching the from the cart items. See, this is my cart item. We are like, is this audible, Rajesh?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. So whenever like the local storage from the browser has some kind of elements, in that case from the local storage dot get item will fetch all the elements to this use state hook. So we have like defined use state hook with an empty array with the set cart item. So I will show here. See here, this is my item name. this is my item price, item quantity. So got this is my item name, this is my item price and item quantity. So I have done around four function. One is for the quantity, and second one is for incrementing and decrementing operator, and third one is for removing the product. So now I will show my for like increment quantity and decrement quantity. See, whenever we click the button, whenever we click here, the button is there. If you click the button, the quantity get increased and your price is also get increased and your total quantity is also get increased. How is this is working here is to your whenever like the event is get whenever we click the button, the event will be called with the index value. Then after the cart items, before the cart items, it's empty. Got it right? So now like this is a spread operator. So we are getting all the values with an empty array, and that value will be stored with one of the updated cart items. If my cart items, this is called an index. From the event itself we are passing with one of the parameter as an index. If that updated cart item index dot quantity is greater than 1, which means um, if uh, it has a minimum one, it has minimum one value. If it is not minimum one value, we can't able to decrement. If you decrement, your quantity will become negative value. So that makes doesn't that has no sense. So that's why if the quantity is greater than one, then only we will decrement the quantity. So you know, right? So
Yeah.
update cart item index dot quantity minus 1, so it will decrease. So if the quantity is 5, it will decrement by 1, like it will decrement by 5 to 4 and 4 to 3, like that. So then after, you will call with the one of the use state hook, this hook, use state hook. Yeah, this use state hook, and you will pass all the array you fetch copied from spread operator, will pass to that use state hook. Then after, you will update the local storage item as well, because when because you need to update local storage as well, because the cart item has some items, right? So then after, you need to recalculate. So I will show my calculate function here. I will write it down. So what is like how calculate function is working here is, it's total plus total price into total quantity, comma 0. So I have added 5% of discount, which means around 0.995. So each product, each quantity is there, right? So
Yeah.
suppose you have 499, which means it has 5% discount. So that's why I'm multiplying with 0.95, which means 5% is get reduced. So that into a before it is actually calculating the sum. So at final stage we are applying the discount. So it's item price into item quantity plus total. So total, we have right? So it has from year 6 we have a reduce function is there, and map function. So difference between map function, so reduce is actually for the calculating inner quantity. Like inner object calculation. So that's why we have added updated cart items dot reduce, and total is actually the element, like the data element, and item is actually the index to which to we are calculating. Yeah, this is how like we are calculating. Then okay, one second, I'm showing my remove item. see, this is my remove item. So I have added splice method, you know, right? If you want
Yeah.
to remove any of the item from an array, you will use splice method.
Yeah.
Like splice 0 1, like you will it will remove one of the item, like the current object element, and it will replace, it will update the array. So the same thing I'm doing here, updated dot splice and index with 1. Then after my use state hook will be updated with the local storage. Yeah, this is my handle remove method. And yeah, this much. And this is my total calculation. If you want to delete, like the cost will get reduced, and the sum will automatically get updated. Now you have two elements. One is with the book. It is of price 175. Now I will add one more item. The item will get added automatically. So I have some more functionality I need to add. I think so. If you click on place order, it will redirect. It will redirect to my login page. Like only the authorized person can able to buy the product, right? So from Flipkart also the same thing. Like if you click on place order, it will redirect to your login page. Got it, right? So only authorized person can able to log in, can able to buy the product. So if I enter with my credential, it will show my dashboard. Then after I can able to buy the product. The similar way, if I click the place order, so it will immediately redirect to this page. And then after I log in with my credential, uh, my credential, it will show with one of the shipping order page, like the username, your address, your phone number, and everything. So after clicking that, you will get one of the payment, payment information, from which uh, like you are like whether you play, whether you will get a cash and delivery or with payment. Yeah, this is all about like e-commerce project, Rajesh. Only three functionalities left up. We'll finish off, I think, by few days.
Okay.
Do you have any doubts, Rajesh, here? Because I'm teaching my, I mean, I just explaining from my side, but I don't know like whether so that's why I'm asking like any suggestion or anything.
Yes, I have some doubts, but I'm working on.
Yeah, please tell me.
If I have any doubt, I'll sure call you and just clarify.
Yeah, sure.
Because while explaining, yeah, I could understand, but while working, I'll have
Yeah,
lots of
exactly.
doubts.
Because even I have the same issue. Like I can simply code it actually, but while I'm explaining, I can't able to I face difficulty to
Yeah,
explain
while
to you.
explaining, it seems yeah easy. Yeah, we can use this function and we can import that.
Yeah, but while
But
writing,
only for the card function, it took more than 2 to 3 hours of time, even more.
exactly, because cart items is like uh, it's all the data is, so here in cart pages, right? This cart after URL with cart name.
Hmm.
Here we are not integrating any item. We are simply fetching the element with an empty array.
Yeah,
Uh, empty array, empty array, and pushing all these objects. I mean array objects to carts. Like whatever the cards is there, right? We are straight away dumping the value into the cards. So Here there is no API integration is there. So and also this looks quite difficult, but it's not that difficult as my view. Because why? It's because we haven't integrated any of things, and also this thing is not I mean protected. Like it's not a protected route. You can see there is no token also not there, and there is no middleware is there. The only thing is from here we need to worry about is like handle increment and handle decrement, and one more thing is the calculation part, the total calculation part.
Yeah.
So most difficult part from like my view is home page, because home page there are a lot of product is there and pagination is there.
Yeah.
If you search something, the data is get updated.
Yeah.
You, which means there is the backend. It looks easy actually, but backend API is there. Like I show you right in from the
Mm.
backend
Yeah.
backend API. That API is called, and after that the product use state hook is there, right? From
Yeah.
the use state hook, all the data is get rendered.
Oh.
So that's why yeah.
Yeah, it seems difficult, but yeah, I'm just trying day by day.
Yeah, because like you learn like day by day, like creating it's a kind of a map function card like like you can do one thing like learn the API straight away and
Yeah.
fetch all the data and integrate with your like front end page component
Yeah.
uh, without any like route thing, or with public only,
Mm.
like fetching single element with simple array object, like simple map function. So then
Yeah.
after we, like after you, like once you get the confidence, you can do many functionality, like you can do any uh, carousel also. So we can do carousel map
Yeah.
function. But for my suggestion is if you create many components from React here, it is very difficult to pass the props.
Yeah.
That is exactly sure. Last time I have created one project for
Mm.
ABB. I
Okay.
mean, they have showed to create from the gifting portal. I have created with props actually. If
Okay.
suppose you create this card with one of the separate component, I will show.
Mm.
Here you created like now I have created one with one of the model like this. You created the card,
Okay.
but while passing props, it is very difficult to like logically analyze the things and pass the values to the cards and fetching back. So it might difficult. You know Redux, right? You know Redux?
I'm even learning that also, bro. You said no that day
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get an idea about Redux.
Yeah, even I'm not much experienced in Redux, so that's why I'm simply coding using use effect hook and simple normal JS with the normal JSX React simple hooks. But because there is one more is there like GS stand some G stand is there, right?
Stand.
Yeah, this just stand is there, right? So
Yeah.
this is a very quite fastly growing comparing to Redux, I guess. So Redux is for like complex some kind of project. Yeah,
Okay.
because Redux create a lot of boilerplate code, right? So
Mm.
we need to define reducer, we need to define state hook. For each calling, you need to map the states like from the hook itself you need to map. So that's why even I'm learning these things like for the documentation. G
Yeah.
stand. This is because anyhow we haven't built any like a huge projects like huge projects. So we are working with small projects only.
Yeah.
So,
Even now, Next.js has been started now.
yeah, exactly, because technology is growing like
Mm.
anything. We need to learn all the things.
Even from React 18 now it has become to React 19. Some of the features have been changed.
Exactly. I
Mm.
don't know, like React, all the feature will upgrade it to something just and also this is very easy, and also this is
Mm.
minimal code with some kind of server rendering option actually. I went through this documentation, but I haven't created any in the project. But I'm planning to work on this because there is only one create, only two method is there. That's it.
Okay.
Just stand with two methods, and one is for creating with store. Then after like straight away implementing and try to work on it. So that's why like if because we are creating any of creating very small projects like kind of admin panel, user panel. That's it, right? That's why. So so this is all like today class, Rajesh. Like even like I have to work some other part as well. Like I will work shipping form and payment gateway integration. Then we'll finish up. And like I have missed some of the functionality as you told from the previous classes, right? You
Yeah.
told, yeah, you can ask me that one. Like we will, I will prepare. Like we will clear all the doubts like regarding
Sure,
this.
sir. And on the final day, we will have some mock interview. So you can ask me if I
Yeah, exactly.
am, if I have any
Sure.
doubts, even I can clarify because you have some experience that you have worked on. But
No, no.
I,
Yeah, exactly. Because I like I know a little bit more. That's it. Not like I am
yeah,
not
but
like
yeah, even that helps me a little bit to know something new because
exactly.
before
Hmm.
learning with you and before I learned, there are
Hmm.
some huge changes because
Hmm.
while learning like add to cart or any other
Hmm.
things through React, it took me more than 2 to 3
Hmm.
days
Exactly.
because there are many YouTube channels, but they are not going to teach you in the same way. Some
Exactly. Like
some topics would be easy in some channels, some would be tough. So yeah, I thought first of all I thought that you'll be coding line by line and you'd be explaining. If that does, it takes more than 2 to 3 hours. We couldn't complete through 1 hour itself.
yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
1 hour is not enough to
not enough, and we
complete.
couldn't create itself.
Exactly. That's
So
why
yeah,
I have worked 2 3 hours before you like before I take this class. I have
but
created.
starting of the class it was quite tough, but going on, yeah, I actually
Hmm.
understood some of the topics, but it helps me, and I'm just working on.
Yeah.
I'll just after finishing, I'll just share my project to you. If any changes or anything doubts, I'll just clarify with you.
Sure, Rajesh. Like we'll work together. Like, do you have any project? Like, you
Yes,
can
sir.
share me.
Yeah.
We'll work together and we can complete it. Because one of my like previous organizations, they have worked with these kind of projects only. They have worked. They haven't worked very
Yes, sir.
big projects.
Even my friends, they are
Hmm.
not into the project, but their work. They have said then the company to work on dashboard, e-commerce
Exactly.
project. If
Hmm.
they learn just one e-commerce project, like you said earlier, they will be equal to an senior developer.
Exactly. That is what I'm
Because
thinking. Because
all functionalities would be learned through that one project itself.
yeah, because the functionality. I mean, all the functionality is in one project. That is enough. And also, the same repetitive thing is like
We'll
even.
be doing the same thing, but some with different front
Hmm.
end styles.
Exactly. The create, read, update, delete is repeating
Yeah,
again, again, again.
yeah,
So if we are very comfortable with creating, like updating, deleting from the API integration with the Redux React hooks, then that is more than enough. Like we
yeah,
can solve all the problems. So that's it, Rajesh.
yeah. Sure, sir. If anything, I'll just call you or message you.
Yeah, yeah. Please, Rajesh. Like we will finish up this couple of days, 2 3 4 days.
Sure, sir. Hmm.
We'll discuss with something about interview or other thing.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
sure. Thank you.